Sarah, the tarot slut, with my little dragon here. Got him from a witch shop in Lincoln, Nebraska. He's guarding his money right now, and his egg, which is exactly what I'm doing. Hatching my little baby and trying to save up. Look who I started reading today. So if that tells you anything about the direction of this reading, I did give readings to 2 women at my friend's work today. She's a nurse manager. And I gave 2 readings with my Tarot of Sexual Magic, but I am just going to use different decks for right now. The energy is clearly very sexy, very hot at this time. But it's also feeling a little bit like more relaxed than it's felt in a while. There's a pause in the energy between the 2 twins right now. Kind of a stagnant waiting. I'm going to start with the masculine today. He's having a lot of strength at this time. Gathering strength. Holding on to, yes, the divine feminine, but also like this dragon, like finances, protecting those pentacles there. Walking away from a battle of the past and moving toward commitment, spiritual higher calling, but first I need to go within and self-reflect. This has been kind of a redundant message, but this is what the masculines still need to do. They're moving toward the feminine with a stable offer. But first they need to balance some things out. This is also sometimes a card about sobriety or quitting an addiction. We have a defensive energy, which is the 7 of Wands. I did feel like he's also trying to protect his and defend his divine feminine. I feel in a King of Swords energy, a very bold and intelligent energy, to be honest, making moves strategically toward his feminine. Now that he knows what he wants, he will stop at nothing. That's how I feel. The one thing that pisses me off here, and there's a lot of things, but this, E.L. James, because books by men sell more. Fucking no. Own that you're a woman. That's how I've always felt. Otherwise, how can we change anything? If we're gonna play the game, we can't beat the game. You have to make your own rules sometimes. Queen of Wands. The feminine is feeling very herself, as she moves away from her divine masculine, to be honest, I feel. Oh yeah, it's very horny energy. I'm like really getting turned on. I don't know why. There's a... this is why. She has the power right now, and she knows it. This is probably the first time she's had the power. This is a karmic justice, where she's holding the cards now, and the masculine is the one who he knows he's going to have to come to her with an apology or with an offer that's worthy of her, because she has finally recognized her worth, and it's flipping everything around. She's now very independent. She's now very single. Don't read into this. I know my ex got me this, but I just wore it for the protection stones today. 3 of Swords is about a heartbreak, and this is her going toward her passions in a sort of page-like energy, hesitantly moving toward new love because she just dealt with this heartbreak. So she's sort of like reflecting on herself right now before she opens her heart in this huge, loving way. In that same pause we already saw, focused on her environment, her immediate surroundings at this time. Her home life. Honestly, things are coming together here in my little apartment. It's very humble. I come from royalty, so it's like in a past life, I've had dreams about it, so that's how I know. I lived in a palace, like a literal, like, huge castle kingdom, and I never was happy there. I had everything I ever wanted, but I never felt happy. You know, like materially I had what I wanted, but I felt trapped in that world, right? So that was not fulfilling. So in this life I didn't have much, honestly. I was a very so far at least. I might change that, but it's been pretty humble for me. I have had a lot of luck. I'm one of the luckiest people, actually. All right, so this is the Ace of Pentacles. This is the Divine Feminine again. Just getting so blessed by the universe. I feel this is like childlike joy too. This is the same kind of page energy, but this time we see it as a Page of Pentacles. So she's like saving up, spoiling herself a bit, I feel, manifesting what she wants and desires into her reality. Really beautiful in the full energy, new beginnings. She's providing for herself, she's getting into her money, and she's moving away from that battle. She's having very profound and prophetic dreams at this time. Which is, yeah. There is some sadness in her energy, which she is walking away from. Someone who broke her heart, right? We already saw that Three of Swords. And she's moving away from that energy. And that's why she's in that Two of Wands we keep seeing. Kind of a pause. As she takes stock in herself and kind of reassesses things. A new direction. A second chance even for some. I have to clean this table. When your cats are jumping on all the time, you pretty much have to clean it every day. Alright, so this is an illusion that the masculine's living in, some sort of like all these options energy. And he's going to choose the one that brings him the most joy, which is wonderful. Right now he's kind of dealing with a financial thing, but he's going to choose love over everything, true love. He's going to make a silly little offer at first. That's why he's waiting, because he wants it to be something special. Honestly, anything would be special. It will bring the feminine so much joy, and there's going to be a celebration, essentially, as he gives her something. She's been so giving. Yeah, he needs to give to himself first. There's some self-care that's going to happen first. And that's because he's healing from all this drama and conflict, and also a very toxic feminine energy that he didn't choose. So he chose love instead. And that's what he's moving toward in this energy. Choice has been made. You guys want a few more cards? I can do it. I have just enough energy. Trying to get into that cabinet, Lucy, will not get you anything. There's no food for you in there. This is how Lucy's gonna feel when she realizes there's no food for her in there. This is how I feel. Why is she still hungry? She had more food than usual. I don't know why she's so hungry. She's growing. I guess she just has a bigger appetite these days. Well, my cats are happier in this place than they were in my old place, so they're eating more. I've noticed that. When you're happier, your all your habits change. Okay, look at this. This is shared energy here coming through. Hanged Man and self-care is needed. Please rest. Please rest. That's the loud message coming through. It's even with a please, like please rest. You need to rest. Joy to the world. The feminine feels like really betrayed for some reason. But she's kind of letting God deal with the karma of that, and like it's out of her hands. Yeah, look at, she feels really heartbroken. We're just putting her into a fear mentality when it comes to this true love connection because of her past. But she will communicate. She's also kind of getting her financial situation straightened out at this time. So then she's working really hard to come out of that lack mentality, basically. Walking away from the battles of the past. I feel spiritual warfare. And that's why she's kind of waiting, and then she's going to take a big leap of faith toward her passions. I do feel like passion project. I feel like more of a career move there than a love move. And then for the masculine, before I leave for the night, to go into the land of dreams. A big ending, shit. Might be a literal death that he's dealing with, but regardless, he's walking away from a very emotional connection that he has to end. to go toward love. Like, this is as simple as it can be, because he's the damn magician, and this person meets him and matches him on that level. So you gotta choose your match, you know. This is him walking away from that other person to go toward the star, the healer, and the party energy of the three of, oh shit, look, this tower trying to come through though. It's gonna be a surprise to all these people at the party here when these two come together. They're gonna be like, oh, what? But yeah, they're gonna make an offer. But they're still waiting. So much waiting, right? We keep seeing that two of wands in every single deck. And some pessimism too, like so much sadness. But they're gonna feel independent again. They're gonna feel more themselves soon. Okay, love you. Bye.